What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So it looks like Call of Duty gave us a Christmas miracle, dropping a brand new trailer for the official Squid Games crossover. Now, this is the very first crossover that we're getting to see here in Black Ops 6. And trust me, it's looking like it's going to be one of the bigger ones, because usually when we get crossovers, they have the opportunity to make them good, but most times they don't. They just give us operators, skins, a small little XP event, and that's basically it. So the good thing that I can say about this event is it's actually going to be massive. There are so many different operator skins. I counted over 10 different operator skins and variants. There's also going to be actual map variants coming in, brand new LTMs, new DLC weapons, and we're going to go over talk about all that here in today's video. Real quick, this is the next operator bundle giveaway winner, so congratulations to him. I am going to be doing this even more, so if you guys want a chance to win one yourself, all you gotta do is comment down below your Activision ID and which operator bundle that you want. And if you win, I'll send you a friend request and that operator bundle. But before we get into it, a quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 Mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. Right now, they're also running a huge Christmas promotion of up to 70% off all orders. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code Chidzo for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. Anyways, let's go back into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is they dropped the brand new trailer. This is around 1 minute and 11 seconds. I was not expecting to get a trailer today, especially with it being the holidays. It seems like they scheduled it before they left. So one thing I can confirm to you guys is that 1.65 update that was added to the database, it's actually been confirmed that this will be the download for Squid Games, because they just recently added another version of it for the PlayStation 4 users. So at the time, they only had it for PS5, and now because they have that, which is going to be around 5 gigabytes, they're going to push that update. And they also did give us a release date, which they showcased at the very end of the trailer, is going to be on January 3rd. So that means we literally have just over a week before this event goes live, which will be not this Friday, but the following Friday. And honestly, I think that's really good, because it seems like it may be starting the day the devs may get back into office. It seems like it's a little early for them to get back, but at the same time, it seems like they've already prepared, scheduled, and maintained this update, and that's what they're going to be pushing out next. So as we talked about in yesterday's video, a lot of the player base stopped playing the game over December, and we talked about and compared it with MW2 numbers, and it seemed like with MW2 it even had worse numbers fall off during the month of January, because nothing was scheduled for that month, and I was really scared that maybe something along those lines could happen to Black Ops 6, but it's looking like they don't want that mistake again, and they're going to be pushing out this content update. So now that you saw the trailer, there's going to be some things that you may have missed. First off, let's go over and talk about all of the operators. So I counted over 10 different operator variants. The very first two that we have, so these are the players. We have one that's number 115 and then one that's 006. I can't tell you if they're actual characters from the show itself. I don't recall these numbers, but I only saw season 1. So with season 2, they may end up being new characters that they're introducing in the show, and obviously because it's a crossover with Squid Game season 2, they're probably going to include them. But I also don't see the main character, who's played by Lee Jung-jae, within this at all, so I'm not entirely sure about that. So they could be some made-up characters, but at the same time, there's a scene where you see a bunch of them. It looks to me like it's the same two characters. They just copy and pasted them multiple times to make them seem like a bunch of them, but from my understanding, it looks like it's only 2 operators, because throughout the rest of the trailer, when we get close-ups, it's just the same 2 characters again. Now, the next set of operators that we have, these are going to be the henchmen, which they were the very first ones that we got teasers about. There's obviously 3 variants for these. You have the triangle, the square, as well as the circle. I'm thinking they're going to be within the same operator bundle. It just wouldn't make sense for them to charge you $20 just based on the shape that you get. So they're probably going to be within the same exact pack. Maybe the other 2 could potentially be in the same pack as well, because there's really not too much going on other than the jumpsuit that they're wearing. And then alongside that, we also have the third set of operators. So this is going to be one character. He's the front man. He's the guy who's the big boss. He oversees everything. You'll see him within the trailer multiple times, staring down, watching the players play. He's the one who, I guess, controls the henchmen. And we did see some gameplay footage of him being shown in the trailer towards the end of it, where he's doing a finishing move. Obviously confirms to us that he will be a brand new operator you'll be able to get. The thing is, he's probably going to be the only one available within this bundle, because there's no other frontman. It's only him. And then at the same time, even though you're not a Squid Games fan, I've seen a lot of people mentioning and talking about this operator skin for the reason that it could be the next Rose operator skin that you could rock, mainly because because of all black coloration that he has going on. And it seems like he has a brand new finishing move as well, which he does there. And then following that, we go on to the next set of operator skins, and these are the ones that are watching the game. So it looks like here they also come in with their own brand new emote because they're just up there clapping it up for these players struggling and giving up their life. And in this case, they're showing two different variations. So one of them with a black suit, the other one with a brown suit. There was usually a lot more. There were some wearing robes and things like that, but in this case, it looks like they're bringing two of them. Obviously, I believe they're also going to be a part of the same exact operator bundle, so maybe two of these guys, and then there's going to be some weapon blueprints and other things like that. And then speaking of weapon blueprints, before we talk about that, let me show you the last operator skin that we have, which actually surprised me, but it looks like the doll is going to be coming in as an operator skin. They showed her for literally a couple of seconds. If you don't know who the doll is, basically she's the one that controls the red light, green light game, which is one of the first games that we get to see. So when she turns around, you're able to run, and then she'll sing something, and then she'll turn around, and then as soon as she stares at you, if you move, she will end up eliminating you. And that's sort of where this doll comes from, and they turned her into an operator skin. Now, alongside that, we do have a couple of weapon blueprints and weapons that I did notice. So when you're watching this, you'll see those golden mask operator skins using a couple of the weapon blueprints. That's what I first noticed. It has like that gold type of color style to match their operator outfit. I'm not entirely sure which AR that's for. Let me know down in the comments. And then we also have a couple of others coming in. For example, there was like a launcher that I saw when they were outside of the plane, which I believe matches with the same exact bundle because it was the same operator is using that. I also noticed they reloaded a pistol. Not entirely sure if that's a brand new blueprint or not. I think it might have just been the score streak for the hand cannon. But following that, the front man, he had a couple of weapon blueprints. It looks like he had a full-on black matted and gold type of style variant. I believe this one was for the XM4, and you can see that style running around. Maybe this could be like a black cell blueprint if it's not a part of his bundle as an additional reward. We do have an event that's going to be coming in. Now, the last thing I want to point out, because we're talking about events, is there is going to be an event where you can get yourself some rewards. I'm guessing they're going to be challenge based. You'll have to play the limited time mode to get them. One of the items that I know for sure will be a reward is the actual cleaver melee weapon. We saw one of the Squid Game characters actually holding onto it and running around with it, so that sort of proves that it is going to be a part of it. And they also mentioned it will be an event reward, indicating that Squid Game will have an event for you to get rewards as well. And in the description of the trailer, Call of Duty did mention that there are going to be not only operators, but there's also weapon blueprints and limited time modes. And I'm guessing maybe there will be a weapon blueprint reward among the challenges that you're able to complete for the event. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about are the limited time modes. You saw that red card seemed to have a variant to it, so now you're able to access that soccer field, or at least in this footage they showcase that you're able to access that. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be a part of the event or not. I did notice there's a couple of other modes. So with the red light, green light, they're running it sort of like a TDM type of mode. So you'll play the game as regular, and then they'll call red light, and then when they do, or it makes that noise, you have to stop moving, and then if you continue moving, they will actually eliminate you. So I think that's how they're going to do these LTMs. Zombies also has that, where at one point the round, I guess it turned like a greenish color, and then they had to stop, and then the zombies started chasing or running at them. So I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work with red light, green light, especially in like the higher rounds, but that's what it's looking like. And then Warzone also has its own thing where we saw the doll on the map being showcased there. So there's probably going to be additional loot, a brand new LTM featuring that, maybe different weapons and stuff. And then there's also things like kill confirmed, where you were grabbing the like the paper thing that they introduced as the very first game in Squid Game. And then I also noticed a bomb, which is like a piggy bank bomb, and they exploded when they picked that up. So there's a lot of different game modes that look to be scheduled from this trailer that they went ahead and showcased for us. But what are your thoughts and opinions on everything? Do you think January 3rd is a perfect time for them to introduce this? It looks like we're not waiting too long. Now, I do hope what they do with this update is actually fix some of the bugs, the servers, the issues, some of the hackers, some of these problems that are ruining the game in the first place, so that way this event is actually really good and people enjoy it and there's no problems with it. But anyways, that's all that I got for you guys in this video. This is all the brand new information that just popped up today. If you get any more information, I got you guys covered with another video. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, and it's been your boy Trizo, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.